Gunners. We're getting ready to kick off this match. We're going to have the top teams in the Division 2. Sporting Houston come from a huge win against Ghostown Saints. On the other hand, Texas Gunners doing what they've been doing all season. They're really the revelation of the season. They won every match. They had really good games. We have the starting lineup for Sporting Houston: Vázquez, Montoya, Argueta, Mendez, Romero, Brito, Maldonado, Gonzalez, Mendoza, Martinez, Castellan, and the subs, Gonzalez and Argueta. That's the starting lineup for Sporting Houston that are going to play at home. And then for Texas Gunners, we're going to have Gonzalez, Gutierrez, Ortiz, Fernandez. Then we have Orlando Fernandez, Vega, Gutierrez, the captain, Vega, Garcia, Lopez, Espinosa, and the subs, Diaz, Sanchez, Vázquez, Rodriguez, Gutierrez, and Guevara. Those are the starters here and the substitutions. And now we're going to be a pretty nice match. We're going to have Texas Gunners on the white jersey, and then obviously Sporting Houston in the green jersey. Getting ready to kick off this match, and guys, you guys got to stay in. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a nice one. We're going to have the protocol photos coming up right now for the starting 11s. And big shout out here to H-Town Pulse, as you guys can see here. You guys can book now photography and marketing needs for any club. If you guys want some photos, you guys know where to go. That's our partner. You guys can see the captain is going to be the number 10 here for Sporting, and there's Omar Romero with the band, and on the other hand, the number 14, Avelino Gutierrez for the Gunners here. Pictures going on. That takes quite a bit, but we're getting it done. We're going to be sharing with me the mic with H-Town Ref, MA10. Make sure you guys follow him. Make sure you guys go support him. Houston talent. Getting ready to move. The Tree Honda here. Big shout out to Adidas. Big shout out to the BMW of Midtown, the BMW of Clear Lake. We're getting ready to kick off this match. Now, anytime now, we're gonna get this going. Now it's gonna be Gunners. White is gonna be moving the ball, and one of the best players from the league, the number 9, is moving the ball. And here with you guys is going to be H-Town Ref taking over.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, great to be back with you here on Volt League's special featured game here between the Gunners and Sporting Houston. Started off here by the Gunners in the white, while Sporting Houston in green, ready to today. Stay with us. I think it's going to be a thrilling 90 minutes tonight as we see the two teams grow into the field. A bit of a chilly weather out here in Houston tonight. The weather has changed dramatically since yesterday, and the players seem like they're ready to adapt to that. Sporting Houston is going to move the ball around well, find those spaces, and see what positions can they exploit over there, while Texas Gunners, we've seen them this season, like said before by Sebastian earlier on the stream, the revelation of the tournament, very direct in their attack, very clear in terms of how they want to score their goals, and that's why you see them having the success that they're having. And there you go, as you can see, right onto the attack, driving forward, has a few options next to him. Now finds number 13 Maldonado, doing well on that right hand side, has a little bit of support. Will he use it? Still going on with it, and somehow keeps possession for his team. Gunners threatening in the box right there. If only he can take the shot away. Good block, and the one on the rebound not finding the target. That was good from Edward Mendez of Gunners. As you can see, the second they got the ball, they had only one idea in mind, and that was to go for goal. We'll see a lot of that in this game here tonight between Sporting Houston and Gunners FC. Sporting Houston moving the ball comfortably in the back line, and both teams keeping a gentle approach to the game up till now. Not too much frantic movement going on the pitch. Calmed down and looking to build slowly in the game. Seems like the plan. As you can see, Gunners FC not really committing men forward, not really keeping a high press there, waiting for Sporting to come forward themselves. Ball breaking there. The defender has to be proactive, and he does attack it as quickly as he can. Good little ball from outside the boot. Didn't find its man, but interesting to give it a shot. Edward Mendez was trying to be a little clever with the ball there. Couldn't execute the skill completely, but Sporting come back to just building out patiently again. Just to have a little look in the table, obviously Ghost Town 2 are on top with 12 points, but we have Texas Gunners and Sporting right below them with 10 points and 8 points respectively. And it will be an interesting battle here today to see who can take a step closer to the top of the table and end this first half of the season on a high. Good little combination play there between the two players. And ball out for a Gunners throw. Now Sporting looking to break out on the counter. Few flags for offside, not entertained by the referee. Now Sporting putting the ball in. It has found its man, and
The flag goes up for offside. Seemed like he won that ball too comfortably. The only understandable result was the offside there, and Gunners get away with it. Goal kick taken from the Gunners keeper. Sporting Houston, though, building out, finds his man. Now takes the shot, the captain, Omar Romero. Not finding the target, would hope to cause a little bit more trouble for the goalkeeper than that, but Sporting very patient with their building of the attack, starting from the back and just finding the right pass, though. May have rushed that one there, but still with possession. And now throw in for Sporting. Now Omar plays the ball out right hand side. Seems to be the side Sporting prefers to attack from, and now ball floated in. Montoya plays it out wide to Mendoza, who puts the ball back in. There's a runner up behind, and the flag again is up for offside, though. The keeper did save that. Gets a good hand to it, but still bailed out from the offside ball back, and there's a runner up behind, and the flag again is up for offside. The keeper did save that. That's a good hand to it. Great save from the keeper there, but wouldn't matter since the flag was up. I think the forward still would have liked to have put that chance behind. That's two chances developing for Sporting that were flagged for offside. But that means that they are making those runs and are playing those balls that are getting them in those positions. And Texas Gunners, for now, dealing with it through playing a better offside trap. But for now, takes the free kick quickly there, cut out. Now Mendoza. Again, looking to float that ball in, this time not the best delivery. The Gunners players would like to take this ball away from their side of the box, but losing the ball out there, number 16, Vega of Gunners. Plays it out wide to the number 28. And brought down there. The whistle has gone, but what is the... Oh. Check, check, check. Now, the decision on the edge of the box, that's what it seems like. Is it on the edge? Seems like a setup for a free kick. Great position for Sporting Houston to take advantage of. The referee setting up the wall. And Edward Mendez of Sporting Houston there behind that free kick. What can he do for his team? Takes a good one. Good save from the goalkeeper. The rebound still on, and somehow they can't score. And Sporting sending another message out to the Gunners there that they can conjure out an opportunity from nowhere. That's a great shot, initially blocked by the keeper, and then the rebound dealt with it again. Gunners keep getting away with it. They need to sort of get that defense ready for the challenge that's in front of them. A few times now, takes a good one, good save from the goalkeeper. The rebound still on, and somehow the target a couple of times bailed out by the keeper. Oh, and there seems to be a foul on the other side, and goes against Gunners there. Fabio Hernandez was there on the other side. Was hoping to win the free kick, if anything, but seemed to have been the one causing the caution. And the free kick makes its way all the way over to the goalkeeper of Gunners, who punts it back. Now Vega on that far end side, combining well with his teammate there. He has Fabio Hernandez in there, whose touch lets him down in the box. That was a nicely played ball there. But we have talked about this by the games that we have seen from the Gunners. Very direct in their attack. Need very few passes to get the ball up there to their main man to take a shot at goal. There's a foul there. No, says the referee. Wins the ball completely. Good tackle. Timed it well. Could have been a dangerous situation if he mistimes that there. And Montoya of Sporting gives it over to Captain Omar. He's got a runner wide at right-hand side. If he can put the ball in, does well to get control of the ball, but the pass not of the best quality. Now Fernandez puts it back in to Edward Mendez, excuse me. Vega doing some defensive work. Not that he's known for that, but contributing to the team there. The game getting a little physical there. Both teams trying to fight for the duels and trying to claim their stake in the game, but for now, just a throw in for the Gunners, playing it out. Vega trying to get away from his man. Maybe not the best position to take the man on. Now the ball over the top. The flag has stayed down for now. Fabio Hernandez threw on goal. Is there a finish here? Yes, he is. 1-0 to the Gunners. And that's what we've talked about so many times. Fabio Hernandez, number 9 for Texas Gunners, so convincing in front of goal, and you've just seen an example of that. All you need is to give him the ball in front of goal, and he will find the composure to find the back of the net. His debut in this Volt League season was with a hat trick, if I recall correctly, so just showing what he's capable of in front of goal. Critical, if you have to use one word to describe him. And out of nowhere, where Sporting Houston were the ones on the other side of the pitch building the pressure, find themselves behind in this game early on too. 1-0 to Texas Gunners. And I think we'd have to also credit the ball that was played to him over the top of the back line. That was great vision, great timing as well to capture that run before he would stray offside. So top quality stuff there from Texas Gunners. Does well there to get away from his man. If he can just find the space to put the ball in. No, just had taken the ball too wide for it to be cut back again. Let's take a look at that replay again. As you can see, beautifully weighted pass. Great strength from Hernandez there, and then just a clinical finish over the keeper. Just dinks it over him, nothing too much. And Sporting don't know what hit them. Now Fabio Hernandez again finds his man on the left-hand side. If wants the pass back in now. Goes at the keeper directly. He saves. The rebound still there. The danger not fully passed. Can Vega take the shot off? And he just goes wide of the target. Seems like he had the space. I don't know if there was enough space to squeeze it into the net without hitting a player, but he would be disappointed that he didn't hit the target from that distance, super close to the goal, and also maybe had a little bit of time to get the shot off. But Texas Gunners doing what they do best, threatening on goal. Argueta loses the ball out there, and now Vega seeing if he can find Fabio Hernandez one more time. Does well to win the ball, and done really well to get away from the defender, and then the shot just off target from the weaker left foot. I'm thinking and Sporting in the first 5-7 minutes would be thinking that they're the team that gonna run the show tonight, run the tempo of the game, but they've been proven wrong here by Gunners, who have just sort of surprised them with the attacking onslaught. That was not visible in the first 5, but it's the one thing we know about Texas Gunners, very direct in their execution. Now again, winning the ball in a good position, and they have numbers on their side too. Vega doing well, growing in confidence as he gets more touches on the ball. Very good, young, talented player. Now Francisco. Ball played out wide and cut out by the defender in time. The ball from Lopez. Now Francisco again. Back to Vega. Martinez, good switch there. Omar tries to combine with his teammate there, but the pass was not on. The ball lost out again. Number 99 takes the shot right into the hands of the keeper. Positive work from Castellan. Wins the ball and just goes and takes a shot, tests the keeper. Again, Fabio Hernandez doing very well to hold the ball and hold the position, hold off the defender. Good strength there, but then the touch after that just let him down a little, but good strength there in the box. Mendez doing well. Castellan plays it wide. Rudy Vega now has some space in the center of the field. Turns around, looking for an opening. Finds it. Oh, I thought he did. Looked like Vega found Vega there, but cut out by the defender now. What can Sporting do with this opportunity? They've had a few lackluster movements towards the goal now. Now let's see if they can threat something. Finding a good space, and that sneaks the goal out of nowhere there. Edward, and no, it seems like the flag was up for offside. Didn't hear the whistle from the referee there, but the flag was up for offside, and unclear what moment, but it seemed like Edward Mendez had done a little bit more for himself there with the opportunity that presented himself, found the space, and then somehow found the target as well. And then the flag was up for offside. Not sure exactly who was offside in that. We'll take a look at that later. But Sporting send Gunners a warning shot, if anything. Omar, the captain on the throw-in, finds Presley Castellan. Will he lob it over? Has the flag stayed down? Yes, it has. And good defensive work there to cut it out and send it for a corner for Sporting. Omar behind the corner. What kind of delivery can he put up here? Good ball in. Can somebody get on the end of it? And it was a Gunners defender who puts it out. Might have not reached the target, but taking no chances there. Omar gets a stab at it again. Another good weighted delivery. Not the right connection on the header, but Sporting player did win it. But now Texas Gunners looking to break out here on a counter. Good defensive work there. Saved his team from big trouble. Now Omar one more time has to put the ball in right into the striker's path and put it over the bar. Edward Mendez kicking himself at this time, I'm supposed. Look at that. Fed right into his path from the captain there. And for this time, Mendez was not offside. The flag had stayed down. So many times he's been called offside in this game with a golden opportunity. But this time he stayed on and massively lets himself down with that finish there. Right in front of goal. All he had to do was guide it into the, onto the target. Even if the keeper gets a hand to it, I think it would have found itself into the net. But another chance for them, and the flag quickly up for offside. Something that Sporting, I'm sure, will think of now for the rest of the game. I mean, we've had maybe 5 to 6 offsides called in the first 25 minutes. Correction on that, 2 offsides have been called on them for this game. Now, ball from outside the boot, nicely executed. Number 16, I think it's Martinez there, trying to put the ball in. Defender couldn't get through it, and then crucial tackle there somewhere in the box to just put it off the path it was in. Good dribble there to get away from the man. No foul there, says the referee. And the Gunners getting away with it one more time. Sporting are doing well, not sitting back at all. Constantly probing around the box. Not even around the box. They've found plenty of box balls go into the box, into the path of the man intended. Just the finish or the run hasn't been timed to perfection. Besides that, Sporting has done a lot more than Texas Gunners, I would say, at this point in the attacking front. Oh, and the foul called. Seemed like he'd won the ball, but caught the player as well on the follow through, and the ref pulls it back for a foul for Texas Gunners. Much needed. They were under pressure for the past few minutes. Finds Vega there, who tries to play it first time to, I would assume, Fabio Hernandez, but he was not in that position, so ball in Sporting hands now. Rudy Vega now trying to win the ball. Loses it out to Omar though. Montoya trying to switch play there, but very nicely done by Lopez. Good ball played out to Vega one more time now, combining with Lopez once more. Finding himself on that right-hand side. And overplays it maybe a little and loses the ball out. Goal kick. Credit to Texas Gunners, they're keeping their shape well, and the players are committed to the press, not giving Sporting too much space, but you know, Sporting is putting up a good fight here. Presley Castellan doing well. You can find him with a bit of freedom on the pitch at times, winning the ball, and then has the capability to run with it as well. So player to look out for, I would say, in this game. Fabio Hernandez does really well there with that turn. Look at the awareness, and no foul given there, much to the surprise of the players on the field as well. But Fabio Hernandez on his own just keeps on going, has to go down. Oh, and the referee, is he booking for a dive there? He has. And wow, that's something we need to look at one more time, because may have looked like a foul on him initially and he didn't go down, and then the second time he felt the contact again and he goes down quickly. And that is a moment that the referee not only chose to call, but also has booked Fabio Hernandez there for a dive. From my view over here, I would say maybe not a penalty, but was it really a dive there? Because there was definitely contact that was tumbling him down, and then so many times you hear the players say that if I don't go down, the referee won't give me the penalty. So many times the referee would say that, oh, you didn't go down, so no penalty for you there. But he goes down and fortunately booked as well. So now he has to keep himself disciplined for the rest of the game, if anything. Vega combining with Vega. Again, you can see Presley Castellan just all over the pitch. You will find him wherever his team needs him. He'll be there, just galloping with the ball. Puts a ball in. That was not his best delivery. Vega there trying to get away from the defenders. Two defenders around him, loses the ball. He's trying to be a little bit more cheeky than usual. And now Mendoza on that right-hand side. Presley Castellan again goes down, wins his team a free kick, and rather intelligently done there by Presley. Felt the contact and goes down in the right spot. And Sporting has the talent to trouble the keeper from this position. They've already had a shot from free kick, came very close to scoring there, and it would be Edward Mendez one more time. He feels good from this side. Let's see what he can do here. Good shot. One more time off the post this time. Is it going? Has gone in. No foul called by the referee. The keeper protesting for sure. The forward still in there. Not sure if there, but if he's injured, I hope not. But oh, I have to correct. And not. Let's take a look one more time at what transpired here. I don't know. That's an open ball, 50-50. I don't see if the keeper had hold of it. And if he doesn't have hold of it, then it's fair game for the striker to come and attack that ball there. Seems like that's what he did. Maybe we need another look at it, a little closer look maybe to see what type of contact there was there with the ball. Bit of a one, I would say here. You have to take a look at it again one more time later maybe. But Texas Gunners, the luck seems to be on their side. 2 free kicks, another to Sporting from that free kick spot as well. How consistent they are from that position. Again, the rebound was there. The flag stayed down, but this time the foul was called on the going at it from the keeper's side. So Texas Gunners would feel lucky, I guess, in this time. Vega there, holding the ball longer than maybe his teammates would want, but he has somehow kept it and gone the pass away eventually. Nice. Trying to find Fabio Hernandez there. Kept it in. Yes, he has. Does well to do that. Usually very well aware of his surroundings, but there. Good header there, finds his man. Can he control the ball and keep the composure? Forced to go back. Ball played back in. Ooh, and the player goes down, feeling like he got a pull or a shove of some sort. Stays down, the Sporting player in the box of the Gunners. This is turning out to be a game that would have AR action, I would say, because a few things are few vents are being hard to spot, but at this point you can't blame the referee. These are tiny margins. Hold the ball again away from the danger and hopeful that they can somehow keep this lead from the first half, which is when the foul goes against Sporting there. Much surprised at their bench there. But yeah, I think everything that has happened. Texas Gunners with the 1-0 lead still. Another ball floated in. Sporting getting it cleared. Of course, Presley Castellan is there to get him. We'll hold the ball for now. Switches. It's Mendoza, I believe, on that other side. Supported by Argueta. Two working all around. Rola Mendoza there, just not giving him an inch of a space. But I think he'll be happy with the corner there. Alessandro Argueta puts the ball in. Ooh, the danger still looming and cleared away finally. And Presley Castellan again takes the ball. Ball floated in one more time and the keeper gets to it. The Sporting player close but not close enough. Less than 8 minutes remaining in this game now. Now Presley on that other side looking, asking for the ball, demanding the ball there. And maybe a quicker delivery would have helped him a little bit to continue his run, still keeping his balance somehow. And I think that should. The referee not really paying much attention to the small excuses that the players are looking for. Hoping that these small nudges and pushes would result into a foul, but the referee has maintained a certain discipline for the game and he's trying to follow that throughout the 90. Another free kick for Sporting. Omar puts a dangerous ball in, dealt with by the defender, and then a block as well to direct it towards a corner. Fourth corner of the game for Sporting. You can just look at their attacking onslaught in this first half, just forcing Gunners to sit back and maybe depend on the low block there a little, and it's resulting to corner after corner for Sporting. And not that Sporting has been able to get something out of it, but they have definitely threatened from the set pieces, and for now the game plan is working for the Gunners, and they just would hope that maybe they can have a little bit more of the ball. But if the entirety of the game goes on like this and the score stays the same, I think Texas Gunner won't be complaining. Omar, though, under pressure, loses the ball. Texas Gunners not rushing to get the ball forward. First time playing the ball, and the flag is up for offside. Jonahan Lopez found offside this time for Texas Gunners. And now we have Presley Castellan, this time on the right wing side. Reminds me of Arsenal's Calafiori, just has full belief from the manager that he can play anywhere on the pitch as long as he's supporting his teammates one way or the other. Just find him in all parts of the pitch, and he is trying to be there for his team whatever way he can. So definitely a player we constantly see on the ball, because any side of the pitch he's there. Now this time taking the throw, Presley. Oh, and that should be a foul called, and yes, by the referee. Bag push And the ball kicked away there. Could be a cautionable offense, but referee choosing not to book him there. Now Jordi Vega there, trying to find some space to attack. Doing well to maintain possession. Now the ball played out wide, could be an offside there. Number 14, the flag stayed down, although it looked like he may have strayed on offside there. Now Fabio Hernandez is chasing a ball here. He can be very dangerous in these close positions. Oh, couldn't get the ball on the right side. Ooh, that's a late challenge there. Played advantage by the referee though. Surprising advantage to be played there. Definitely yellow card. Late challenge, didn't get any of the ball. And the referee rightfully calls it for a foul. One final free kick for Sporting before the second half. Ball floated in. Good control. Can he finish? The space is there. What a great second block there. How did he stop that? I think it was Gutierrez there in the box. First block, but the second one just seemed impossible. Seemed like Mendez was ready to finally score the goal. Or Edward. But Sporting again from the set piece, coming so close. Ball floated in and the keeper grabs easily, but so dangerous from the set piece. Sporting could have scored 5 goals almost, I would say, in this play through the set pieces, but Gunners have been lucky, I would say. Lucky would be the right word. There's been a few moments there where the goal was just on and then just some moment of luck just saves like a nick off the post or offside, or the referee calling a foul for a 50-50 challenge. Flag should be up there for offside. Left the ball and nicely chased by his teammate there. Did well. Martinez there recognized the agenda, and there's the halftime whistle. Exciting first half between the two teams. And if you take a look at the stats from this first half, just look at the contrast. 10 shots on target from Sporting, 10 shots from Sporting Houston total, 5 on target, 4 corners from that game, 2 offsides, 4 fouls as well. And Texas Gunners, on the other hand, just having 4 shots in total, 2 of them on target, and 1 of them finding the goal. So Texas Gunners happy with the goal, but the momentum seems to be with Sporting. But will they be able to make it count? Only to find out in the second half. Guys, we'll be back with you very shortly.
Mic check.
check. All right, we are back in the center of the pitch, ready to kick off the second half. Sporting Houston kicks us off 1-0 to Texas Gunners. We've had a game of contrasting stats and a contrasting result in the first half. Much of the ball, much of the shots on target, much of the attack from the Sporting side, but the goal went to the Gunners early on in the first 10 minutes. And we go again now. Sporting Houston would be motivated from that first half performance. They wouldn't think at all that they can't get something out of this game. Definitely had taken their chances. Could have been 3-4 goals up, I would say, Sporting Houston, but Gunners just did enough to keep themselves in the game and hold on to the lead, which we have seen teams struggle with from time to time. They usually have a hard time holding on to their lead and maintaining discipline throughout the 45, throughout the 90. Gunners have done that for the first 45, so they will hope that they can replicate that. But now, this is something that they've struggled with. Set pieces, good shot, but kept on rising. Mendez came very, very close to scoring, or at least causing his team to score through these free kicks. He has been very direct with them, and the rebounds have fallen right at the footstep of his teammates, but unable to convert due to different reasons. Nudge in the back, foul called by the referee. Argueta, I believe, with the foul. And now Lopez, number 21, has got Vega with him. He's going to try to switch play to Jordi Vega, who will chase the ball there. Nicely done by the Sporting defender to find himself the space. Omar looking for a foul, not given. And now the ball over the top. Fabio Hernandez does well. Good run behind the defender. Takes him out, and that has to be... Oh, and the referee has waved it on. Have to take a look at that again, because another close penalty call. Apologies on the replay there, but that looked like a challenge that should have been called by the referee. In my opinion, we've had a few decisions in this game that looked a bit questionable, but that one seemed a bit clear that Fabio Hernandez had found himself the space. And then maybe not the right call there. Fabio Hernandez definitely looked like it was taken out. Gonzalez doing well. Lopez. Good work from Texas Gunners there. This is a dangerous situation brewing for them. Lopez looking for the shot. Couldn't find the space. Now finds Fabio Hernandez. He's very good in these tight spaces, as you can see. Look at that. Just loses the ball out at the end. Now Gonzalez again. Finds Lopez one more time. Quickly covered by the defenders, and oh, yellow card for both players there for that incident. Presley a bit confused of what his role was in that foul. The Sporting player sort of disputing the decision of the referee and then handling the ball while the throw-in was taken, but Presley gets charged for it too there, and the flag is up for offside from referee Jafar on that far hand side. Shot taken forward. Vega Yordi taking the charge on it. The defender comes out and makes sure that he doesn't take the ball in his stride. Good work there from the defender. Switching sides now, relieving his team of the pressure. Sporting under pressure in these early few minutes, I would say. Ooh, and there's a late challenge there. Foul called by the referee. Nice free kick, nice ball from the halfway line, finding itself right into the box of Gunners. Shot taken, good block, and the referee has spotted maybe a handball there. Is that the case? No. May have taken the touch on the referee with a drop ball, seems like. And Presley again, Castellan took the ball and tried to charge at the Gunners team, but they just get away with it. Good defensive work by Jordi Vega there now. Now the ball from outside the foot, headed out, and only for Edward Mendez, whose shot goes wide of the target. Ball played out. Nice little turn there to get away from the defender now. Argueta trying to put the ball in. Can he get good challenge there from the defender? How crucial that was. Good work by Lopez there. Goes down. Has to have the foul at some point. Shoe comes off. Few challenges flying from left and right. Jonahan Lopez, though, doing well with that close control. Very good with the ball at his feet in tight spaces. Now the ball played in. Good work there by Jordi Vega. Quick feet. Few players warming down here for Sporting Houston, but on the other hand, Texas Gunners trying to break out on the counter. Good ball for Fabio Hernandez. He's done really well to get himself in the position to score that goal and to put his team in a 2-goal cushion. You could just see it happening as the ball was played to him. He knew exactly the route he was going to take. Slows down, then speeds up again, slows it down again, then finds the space. Between 2-3 defenders, he finds the gap to get the finish. Look at that one more time. Nothing short of remarkable there from Fabio Hernandez. Look at the close control. I mean, at one point you had 2 defenders just completely cut out his path. And then he just nicks it away from them and they didn't know what happened. And then the composure with the finish, he's known for that anyways. But now he has gained considerable repute in that dribbling ability as well, I have to say. And just 2-0 for Texas Gunners this time again in this half, getting the goal early, and now they have a 2-goal lead to defend in this second half, and I feel like they could find a lot more chances this time because now Sporting have no choice but to go out and attack on all fronts, and that will open up spaces for Texas Gunners just like this. Hernandez going one more time. Seems like hat-trick is on his mind now once more. Look at the belief that he has in his ability there when he gets the ball and he has 3-4 defenders in front of him, but all he sees is the space in front and just goes for it, knowing that he will be able to control the ball in his possession, and just a great player to look at. Goal kick for Sporting there, but Fabio Hernandez really earning his stripes today. That's the only thing we've seen him do, to be honest. Ball played in one more time. Now again, the opportunity is breaking for oh, there's definitely a incident there happening, but the referee just disregarding it, saying keep the game going, don't get yourself engaged in these unnecessary altercations. But now Jordi Vega losing the ball out, but wins it back again. Lucky a bit in there, takes a shot, and now Texas Gunners. A lot more shots coming from the Texas Gunners side now, a lot more attacking intuition. And now Jonathan Lopez losing the ball out, overdid it a little bit, and Presley Castellan taken out, but survives the challenge. Substitution for Sporting Houston, getting some fresh legs on, trying to change some things. Omar floats the ball in. Oh, and they're looking for a foul there, and given by the referee. Bailed out, I would say. Oh, there's some injury on the other side of the pitch as well. We are seeing if the player Jonahan Lopez is okay, might have to come out. Staying on. Oh, interesting way of defending that right there. And now the ball is on there from the left-hand side. Just loses it out. Good defending. The first touch not the best to set him up. Foul called by the referee. Probably the worst delivery we have seen from Sporting in this game throughout. Usually their free kicks have been very, very dangerous in terms of their threat, whether it's the delivery or the shot. Sporting, after that second goal, for a second were a bit swindled down, but now starting to grow in there. And Vega, they're doing really well. Talented young player like we spoke before. Now Jonahan Lopez, another important key in that Texas Gunners team. Now Espinoza trying to find Jordi Vega there, but he was not to be found. Rudy Vega, my apologies. Omar. Good movement off the ball. Now the ball floated in and goes over. Good little battle there between the two players, Kevin and Jonathan Lopez. At the end, Kevin comes out on top. Sporting just another foul for Sporting, and a good position, I would say. Omar could loop in a good ball. Let's see if they're able to get something out of this opportunity. They've had so many in the second half, looking a little harder for them in that way. Now the header is on target, and the keeper comes out and collects. Not enough pace on that header. Not enough pace on the delivery to generate that power, but the keeper was there to hold on to it. Player down again. On the other side, the referee may have seen something. I missed that. But, ooh! And that looks like a straight red card. Unclear of what happened there. Off the ball incident. Straight red card comes out from the referee's pocket. Not exactly sure which player there, to be honest. Which player is the one who got that right? Looks like number 14, Gutierrez, is making his way towards the line. Incident happened off the ball. The referee did spot it, but a bit unclear what transpired there. But trying to confirm which player saw that card. It looks like Avelino Gutierrez coming off from a straight red card, and at the same time giving a great free kick position to Sporting here. If they can score, what a game return to the game it would be for them. No, off the wall, Presley couldn't convert that free kick. The ball cleared away. And Texas Gunners now thought that things were a little too comfortable for them, but not so much. With the red card down to 10 men, it means that they have to, for the remainder of the game, 20 minutes of the game, would have to fight it out with a man down now. The 2-goal lead will help them achieve that task, but Sporting, if there's any motivation you need, it would be this it, because pass now. Moving the ball around nicely, Sporting Houston looking for that first goal, smelling the goal coming. It's almost in their way of movement right now. Gunners for now fully committed to the task of fighting for every ball. And Fabio Hernandez just cleared his line, wanted to get the ball away from his team's box and just punts it forward. And has given his team a chance to breathe. Now Jordi Vega with the ball finds Jonahan Lopez. Can he keep control? Surrounded by Sporting players. Loses it out to them. Held the ball for too long. And now one more time, Sporting move forward to attack. Now, Rudy Vega combining with Jonahan Lopez, who finds Fabio Hernandez, who will just start running towards the defenders, just gets the ball and just starts charging towards them. Loses the ball out, but I think he could have used some support in that moment. He was 1 against 4. He moved like he was 100% certain he can get to it, and a header from the box goes out off target. Sporting need these little moments, these little chances that come to them. They need to convert one of those early on so that they can get a target in this game of at least scoring 2 goals and maybe coming level, now 10 men down. 1 goal from them shouldn't be the biggest task at hand. Definitely because they've come so close to it in the first half, but the second half has proven to be a little bit more challenging for Sporting Houston, attacking wise. And Texas Gunners, credit to them, have done everything in their power. Besides that red card incident, which was complete lack of concentration and discipline, they have done well to defend their goal. But the chance breaking here, good save from the keeper. The rebound still on. The player goes over the keeper there. And this looks rather controversial. The keeper trying to maintain his innocence, that he got to the ball. He did get to the ball on the rebound. The ball sort of broke from him and went away from the keeper and the forward, and the forward just went over the keeper, goes down, and penalty awarded. I would say maybe there were better shouts for a penalty at this game than that one, but Sporting Houston, the luck was against them in the first half. They were not getting the decisions, the small little things that would get you there. But now the chance to score, and what a save from the keeper right there. Talk about impact. Let's take a look at that. Steps up. The keeper knew where he was going and judges the penalty to perfection. And the referee has pulled that penalty back for another penalty, and it could be either 2 things. Either the keeper stepped off his line, or if the box was encroached by the forwards, but the referee has pulled it back. And wow, there are decisions in this game that we will have to look at again. And this time, Captain Omar will take the free penalty after Mendoza Edward got his save. Steps up for the penalty. Off the bar and in. And I'm sure the frustration for the Gunners side would be big in this incident. A penalty that was controversial saves the first one. Unclear why he got the second one again, but gets a second shot at the penalty. And
who scored? Number 10?
It's Omar, yeah. And Gunners now have the uphill task of defending this 1-goal lead with a man down. We have Vega coming on, Jordi Vega coming off, and you have La Máquina or something. And Texas Gunners would feel like they've been hard done here, but Sporting get their goal back. They should have really had a goal in this game up till already. The first half saw plenty of chances come their way and they couldn't take them, or for some reason they just weren't able to convert, but then got a penalty, missed it, and then given again. Oh no, another shout for a penalty. This time the referee has pointed that it's a dive from the Sporting player. And now this game is going to get these decisions left and right, which is going to leave the crowd and the players all a little frustrated, unclear what the decisions are. But the contact again was there, but maybe not sufficient contact under the referee's perspective. But again, like the first half, was it a yellow card? Was it really a dive? Or was it just no penalty? I would say maybe the latter, but at the moment we've had a few decisions in the game which look a bit pressing, but regardless, a good game nonetheless. Flag has stayed down. No, it has gone up. Flag for offside is up. Substitution again for the Gunners. Marco coming on. And we have, I believe it's Diego Garcia coming off. And the Gunners just reinforcing that front line to get something going. And there's a flag up for a foul. And Sporting players assuming that they have gotten the foul. It's the other way around, actually. It's Gunners' foul, and I think rightly so. Both the referees pointed towards Sporting and pointing that it's a Gunners' foul, but Sporting didn't get the memo there, I guess. 12 minutes left, though, in this half, in this game. And the referees had a tough game today to officiate today. Too many incidents on and off the pitch. And ooh, and there's a big one there. And pointed towards the spot. Another penalty. And the decision, like we said, this game had already had a few frantic moments. And we knew this was going to come to it because we've had decisions given all over the field which were frustrating. Not to say that they were not the correct decisions, but they were definitely frustrating decisions for both teams. And now another penalty going the way of the Gunners. That's what it seems like. They're going to double check if it was inside the box or not. And no, says the referee, that it is outside the box. The sideline referee had a chat with the on-field referee suggesting that the ball was outside the box and the penalty has been changed to a free kick. And I'm sure the Gunners would have been salivating at the opportunity of the penalty. But this is not a bad opportunity, but just compared to a penalty, not so much. The free kick, not convincing at all from Garcia, who just came on. And Jonathan Lopez still, I would say, in disbelief that that penalty was taken away from them, but Gunners keep it up, keep the game going. Fabio Hernandez takes the shot first time on the turn and then misses the finish. Sporting got away with it, I would say, in this moment. If Gunners would have gone that penalty, the game could have been put to the rest. A bit of desperation now there from both teams, and the coming on and pointed towards the goal kick. Nervous final 9-10 minutes, I would say. Nervy final 9-10 minutes of this game. Touch off the referee and drop of the ball to restart the game. And now we're ball played in again. Espinoza is the one heading it out. Missing the clearance there, Jonathan Lopez. Sporting know the task at hand. Just a goal. I think they would be happy to come away with a draw, I think, from this stage of the game. 2-1 down, man up. They can score in the next final minutes. I think that would be a great comeback for them in this game. But Gunners not out of it at all, not feeling the pressure from it, what seems like, keeping up the basics and making sure that they're not out of the game until the final whistle. Now Omar trying to combine with the number 12 on his side, and he's done really well to keep the ball in. Combines with Omar. Omar sidesteps. Can he find the right pass right now? Comes the shoot. Good save from the goalkeeper there. How important would that save be? I think the second the forward got the ball at his feet, it looked like he was going to go for that far corner. The keeper read that very early on and committed himself to that top right side and got an all-important save for his team, and unfortunately a big miss for the Gunners there as their number 9 talisman. Fabio Hernandez getting subbed off as he has pulled something and would have to step off the field, can't continue the game anymore. Fabio Hernandez has to come off. Corner comes in for Sporting though. Will take a shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly. The flag has stayed down. And the chance still on. The keeper has overcommitted himself there. Asking for a handball and given. And the keeper is already on a booking. Will he be booked again? No. It was a close one. It didn't really seem like he had... Was he fully outside the box there, the goalkeeper? Not sure, but if he were, it has to be another yellow for the goalkeeper. I don't see how he doesn't get booked again if that was a handball. So, few questions for the referee to answer there, but That seemed like if that was a deliberate handball from the goalkeeper outside the box, that's a second yellow card for sure, but the referee keeping that in his pocket. The free kick was a wasted opportunity. One more time. And the chase is on. Good job from Francisco. Oh, and he may have pulled something there as well. Gunners losing players left and right to injuries now. Final few minutes. Sporting coming close to Sporting now working to get on towards goal, and Gunners just trying to slow the game down there a little, try to get a few players off, losing them to injuries. They have worked really hard in this game, so no surprise that they're falling victim to these injuries in this weather as well, but I think they will not mind stopping the game from time to time in these final few minutes to cut the momentum off for Sporting. Sporting
keep going, Fishy, keep going.
Ooh, and the collision there was rather nasty, but final few minutes of the game, maybe some added time, but Sporting Houston just looking for that final. Ooh, falls for him. Omar with the shot blocked by the defender. Sporting putting the ball back in. The header could be on again. Misses the head of the forward there. Coming very close, but again, not close enough for Sporting Houston. That has been the case for them the entirety of the game. Omar once more. Getting a little. And now Rudy Vega just by himself. No Fabio Vieira to support him in this game anymore. And now loses out. Was outnumbered definitely 1/3. But maybe if he could have, instead of going for the goal, just go for the space and hold possession. Try to win the foul, not go for the goal every time. That was a dangerous ball that came in and put out for a corner. That touch could have gone anywhere, so lucky to get away with it. But yet another corner for Sporting Houston. Ball comes in. Header comes on and off target. What a game this has been, I'd have to say. What a performance from Texas Gunners if they can pull it off under tough circumstances. A lot of incidents in the game that were standing out as well, but I think both teams have had incidents go against them. Both have had things go in their favor too. Texas Gunners at the end just, were just too clinical with their chances. They didn't have too many of them, but they were very clinical with them. And second of all, the defensive focus, the defensive work that has been put in this game was second to none, and that's why Texas Gunners throughout are getting themselves a moment 90 minutes are up. Few minutes of added time to be added to this. And Sporting still probing around the box. Ball floated in. At the end of the ball is a header. Yet another header from the Sporting team that just goes off target. Sporting Houston would have to look at they've had chances in this game that should have been put away way early on in this game and should have had a completely different game if those chances were taken, but they've chosen not to, and that's the final whistle. Texas Gunners, after a hard-fought win, have the whole of the 3 points to their name and get their great run continuing. Fabio Hernandez again with 2 goals to his name.
Man of the match, Hernandez.
And no doubt about it, will clearly be the man of the match for this game. Another goal-scoring prowess shown by Fabio Hernandez. Had to leave the game off due to an injury. But 3 points at the end is what mattered for them, and Texas Gunners take the whole of the 3 points and go 12 points on the keeper. Check, check, check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, full time here at the Vault League game between Texas Gunners and Sporting Houston. 2-1 the final result, and you have probably seen this man before because he's known for scoring goals. Fabio Hernandez, another brace in this game. Had to come off at the end with an injury. Hope you're well. Man, first of all, hard-fought win. The weather is cold. I'm wrapped up, but you seem like you were ready to play another one.
Yeah, man, it was freezing out there.
Yeah.
You know how forwards are. We just stand up there and wait for the ball.
Of course,
You know
no.
how cold we get.
I think you did a lot more than just waiting for the ball, my man. But I have to ask, what is going through your mind when you get that ball? You don't look at if there's 2 players in front of you, 4 players in front of you, whatever, the whole team. Take the ball and just go towards the goal and just find those gaps. That second goal that you scored, I don't think you had any right to score that goal, but somehow you found a way.
Yeah, I think it comes with experience, man. You notice over time that as a forward, when you get the ball, just go to goal.
Yep.
There ain't no playing back because nobody's going to follow.
Yep.
You know, the team looks up to you. They want you to score. So when you get the ball, go to goal. That's what they expect as a striker.
I really want you to maybe speak to the players that play the similar position in those tight spaces. How do you work on that close control, man? Because that dribble there that took you away from the 2 defenders there, how do you have the spatial awareness around you to execute that type of a dribble and then finish, of course?
I believe everybody got it, man. It's just a lack of confidence, I think. I think when you get up in front of there and you see 2-3 players, a lot of players, they back out and they think, let's just play back.
Yeah.
When as a forward, you should have your confidence and believe that you can take 2, 3, 4 if you have to and do it for your team. my defense was fighting for me back there, so I had to fight for them up here.
I think you put it really well, because it really looked like confidence was key in that situation, and I guess that is the answer for you guys. And of course, man of the match, Fabio Hernandez, once more for his Texas Gunners team, taking all 3 points before the Christmas break. Thank you so much, man.
I
Appreciate
just
it.
want to shout out one little
There you
person.
go.
I'm gonna shout out the Cowboy Tree Services. You know, they're on our shirt. They sponsor us and everything. So I just want to shout them out.
Cowboy Trees, shout out to you guys. Thank you for supporting this team here, because they do very well for us. Thank you so much. All right, my man.
Up the gun.
Yes, sir.